We have a lot to talk about today because we have a lot of statistics, a lot of charts. We even have Jim Cramer talking about the FOMC meeting or telling you to buy or sell, and you already know we gotta do inverse. What he says is the inverse. Cramer Twitter account says Jim Cramer says we're in a bull market, so buy on the dip. Obviously, we have to sell if he does that, but we have some factors to consider whether or not to go long or short here. I'll tell you my stance. It's right from the start. I want to be fully transparent. I'm long here, but I can change it based on the things that I will mention. And as soon as the FOMC meeting comes out, I can change my status on what is going on. So I'll tell you a few things I'm looking at right now because there's a lot of interesting things on the chart. The first thing I want to start talking about is few previous FOMC meetings and how the market reacted to them. If you're with me, just slap the like button, really helps out the channel, and subscribe if you're new. I bring you the news daily. The first FOMC meeting that I want to show you was on the 14th of December. I've marked it out right here. Hopefully you can see it, and pretty much it's happened at 7 p.m. my time, so it should be on the candle after this one. So as soon as the FOMC meeting started, it's around 2 hours, there's a Q&A, things can change, tones can change. We had a pump, dump, and so on. So even if the FOMC meeting rates are below expectations or above expectations, no matter what, I think I can definitely close my longs before that. This is why I'm long, and normally the market reacts both sides and cleans both sides based on his tone. He understands. Jerome Powell and the interviewers understand how to do this and handle these situations respectively, and everyone's just overreacting to every little snippet of good or bad news. So I think we'll see both ways. I'll have my stop loss a little bit below to cover any market noise. This on the 4-hour chart. I trade on 1 hour with my scalping strategy, but I'll tell you what you want to be doing based on the daily time frame. Obviously, this video is no financial advice, and if you want, there's some bonuses you can claim actually from BITGET and BITGET. I'm sponsored by both and affiliated with them. You can see the BITGET t-shirt. I'm rocking the BITGET t-shirt right here, but there's a few issues we are seeing. First of all, we are at a major zone where whales put their limit orders in, right? If you are a whale, you would have this target. This is how it works, but there's also positive things, right? The first thing is this is kind of a fair value gap. You can't really call it that, but this is where supply and demand meet, and people that manage to accumulate right here and right here should be taking profit. And you can obviously see every time we go here, we have a little dump. Based on the meeting results, we can have a huge pump. And if you know who Kuomagi is, one of the greatest day traders, 3K into over 100 mil in 7 years. His patterns are basically this. You draw a trend line like this, breakout, and it pumps. So he would hold it like this, and he'll sell X amount on this day, on that day, and on the next one. So pretty much this is a Kuomagi pattern, basically a dump. 30% plus pump. We've had that in the last 3 months. This is what he wants. A consolidation, here it is, and then a breakout. So a lot of people will be looking to long this. I don't really need the huge long to close my longs, huge pump. I'll probably have it before that in the US market open. When you're seeing this, it should be around 8:30 a.m. New York time. It's around 7:35 New York time when I'm recording it. Market opens in 1 hour 55 minutes from now. There's also a few other news that I want to go over, but I want to show you crypto rovers charts. I've seen this. Why was it that early morning? And what he said was Bitcoin net unrealized profit loss, end of the bear market signal. Here it is comparing to the 2018-2019 chart. Let me see if I can remove myself so you can see it. Here it is. This basically capitulation, people just losing money. You can see I've kind of back tested it in my mind with trend lines right here, trend line. Every time you have something like this, you have some form of a pump. We did have that, and now we're at the orange phase, hopefully going to the optimism and anxiety phase into the green phase, which is the pretty much should have the same impact. So I would expect a 30k Bitcoin based on that. 30k, 27 to 30k Bitcoin based on that. My targets for a long, if I'm to hold longer term, which I'm not right now, I'm just scalping because we are in the major resistance zones. We can definitely try and target first this zone. Let's authenticate this right here. We can definitely target this zone and this zone. So that's 26,689. That's BTC USDT. Then you have 27. It's not the most accurate, but yeah, pretty much should look like this. Yeah, so pretty much it should look like this. And getting some notifications. Did I close the trade? No. I got 8 longs right now, by the way, if you're wondering. So these are previous 2 examples of FOMC meetings. You can see a dump, a pump, a dump, a pump. You can see a lot of action going in to those meetings. You definitely want to have your stop loss. If keeping a tight stop loss, you'll probably get close. Obviously, this video is no financial advice, no matter if you go long or short. Again, the FOMC meeting is what everyone is waiting for. The last one we had was on the 14th of December, 45 days from now. We also have a little bit more news that I want to go over. Let me just show you one more chart from Crypto Rover. It's a Twitter account that I really respect. You can follow him on Twitter. It's basically a MACD cross. He's really good at finding just not random. He's really good at finding interesting indicators, interesting gems within indicators. I wouldn't consider them the only thing I would use in my trading strategy, but you can see the similarity right here, 31 bars versus 30 bars, EMA cross, not EMA cross, MACD cross, the fast and slow signal crossing for the green line. I've seen some other YouTubers showing the daily or the 2-day being ran. I don't personally use MACD right now. I used to 1.5 years ago when I was using my RSI strategy, which also included hedging my bets, but it's worth checking this out. So Twitter suspends Dogecoin tipping bot. This is one of the main news for the day, but I want to start with Alameda's 446 million play dismissed by Voyager and creditors. While the industry was turning over a new chapter in 2023, bankruptcy proceedings from 2022 continue to remain prevalent. This is an article we have from Watch Your Guru. You can go ahead and check their website. Especially during the week, they have really good reporters. Will Alameda be charged with felony? Voyager's creditors were compelled to buy the balance sheets of the insolvent company as a result of Alameda's misrepresentations of its financial soundness. It should be noted that during its bankruptcy filing, Voyager had 10 different loan sheets with Alameda. Things would have been planned out differently if the truth had been revealed earlier. Yeah, this is it's just lack of action and audits. This is what transpired. All of this, we thought Sam was a boy genius. I would argue that he's still very smart. He's obviously very smart, but he was just over leveraged. This is what happens. Like, no matter how smart you are, you can still have a very high risk appetite and not be prepared emotionally for what happened. Plus, obviously, CZ definitely helped the crash by twinning everything out. According to reports, the sister firm of FTX claimed to have a bottomless sea of ordinary crypto. So yeah, he's in trouble. Twitter suspends Dogecoin tipping bot, which is very sad. OG meme cryptocurrency Doge rose to popularity. We know that. So earlier today, several members of the Dogecoin community noted that the account My Doge Tip was suspended. They reached out to Twitter to resolve the issue, but the company has not responded yet. Hopefully, Elon Musk helps out. We go down. The tip bot has reportedly been in existence for quite some time. The community members even noted that there is no other cryptocurrency on Twitter that is as used as Doge for tipping purposes. Before Musk took over Twitter, the organization kickstarted a feature that would allow users to employ Ethereum and Bitcoin for tipping purposes. Maybe it's what they did, but here's what the community is scared about. I've made an appeal that I'm waiting to hear back. We've worked with Twitter support in past, and we're always compliant. My guess is that it's a mistake, mass reporting attack. Yeah, maybe they have their Twitter coin and they're not interested. So, India budget cryptocurrency tax rule unchanged. It's an important event. 30% tax imposition on income from the transfer of virtual digital assets was another major highlighting. Owing to today's presentation marked the last full budget of Modi 2.0 government. King of 2023. Where is it? Did not touch upon cryptocurrency. This likely means that cryptocurrency tax rules remain unchanged. So yeah, this is what we know so far about this. And the last piece of news is how much did cryptocurrency contribute to Elon Musk's 200 billion in losses? Not much. We don't know that much about what he owns besides the Tesla stuff. I actually had a Twitter discussion with someone. He had the Tesla obviously lost over 100 mil, but it's nothing to compare to if they bought Netflix or Meta stock. They would have lost more money, so I don't think that's appropriate to even mention. Obviously the market is in a crash. Most stocks are in a crash. Yeah, and I'm definitely interested to see how the next few hours will play out. We obviously have a very strong bullish pattern right here, as you can see on Bitcoin. You can draw a trend line, and it won't be hard to see. This is 3 touch points. No matter what anyone says, we have the defense right here of the trend line. This was defended really well. We have another defense, plus we are above the 200 EMA. Yes, we are in a distribution area, but this does not mean we cannot, mark one of these prices, pump 10, 1, 2, 3%, or something like that, even before the FOMC meeting. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm back on YouTube. If you're new, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Niki. See you next one. I'm doing my best to bring you up to date with the news. Say hi in the comments. Love you guys and girls. Bye.